Hi guys, and welcome to the Minions Monthly channel update for April 2015. And what a month it has been. I have been so busy. This is the busiest I have been since I started this channel by far. In fact, I almost missed the deadline for this video. I'm guessing that you all know why. It has been a very heavy Witcher month, I guess. I finished my Witcher 1 playthrough and immediately started my Witcher 2 playthrough. But of course, the big thing that happened was the Witcher 3 preview event over in Poland. Now, what happened there was they contacted me about a week and a half before the event and said, you know, would you like to come to it? So it was really very rushed for me, and I had just finished Witcher 2, and I really felt like I should have played I just finished Witcher 1, and I really felt like I should have played Witcher 2 a little before trying Witcher 3, so I could, you know, see the differences. So I basically did quite a few sessions, about 10 episodes, 9 or 10 episodes of Witcher 2, at least from the footage point of view. I didn't edit them, but I got the footage, so I had the experience, the knowledge I needed for this event. And I'm bloody glad I did that, because since I've got back, I've not had time to play. All the episodes you have been watching, the Witcher 2 episodes, were recorded before I went to Poland. I have had no time to play since I got back. In fact, the only game I've played that has appeared on this channel is Fallout New Vegas. I've played 2 episodes per week. I've played a few other games in live streams, but you've probably noticed I've not live streamed very much at all in the last 2 weeks. I've been, you know, very absent from the live streaming. That is because I have been working, well, not just all day, but all evenings as well. Once I put the kids to bed, I have been just carrying on with the editing, and it's just eaten up my time. But I have just released the third and final part of my preview series, and I'm done. It's over. Oh, I have one more event. I'm going to do a live Q&A session where I, you know, talk to you guys about, well, the things I didn't cover, perhaps things I forgot, and, you know, you can ask me questions and I will answer them. I'm also giving away some copies of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings as well to the chat, to the stream. I haven't quite decided how I'm doing it yet. I've got a lot of links for GOG codes, and I might just put them in the chat, and the first person to copy, paste and claim them gets it. I don't know, maybe that's going to cause mayhem. Not sure. We will have to see. But yeah, I mean, even though it took a lot of my time, it's been incredible fun. The event was brilliant, as I've said before in a video. It was amazing to get a sneak preview of this game. It's kind of a weird feeling, and I've learned a lot. I had no idea what to expect. I realize now I was not prepared for it. I think I should have, I mean, for example, I didn't have enough footage from different areas, because on the second day I got to some areas that I had not been on the first day, but we weren't allowed to record. And I saw the city and thought, oh my god, this is incredible. I really want to show this. And I asked them, but it just wasn't possible. They were very strict on how they were doing the recording, and they're very security conscious. So I couldn't get the footage. So next time when I play a game like this, I am going to either deliberately try and explore more immediately, and perhaps even ask them and say, look, can you give me some different saves in different places, because I really would like to look around. Something like, I mean, take a notepad as well. Well, I actually took a notepad, but use it. Write things down as they occur to you, because I'm sure I forgot 1,000 things and didn't cover them in my videos. I'm absolutely sure of it, which is why I'm doing the live Q&A. Hopefully you guys will, you know, have a lot of great questions, and it will jog my memory. So even though it's taken a lot of my time, I think it's been a very positive thing for me. It's disrupted the channel quite a lot, but I think it's been a good thing, good experience for me, and I think most people in the comments have been very positive about what has happened, even the ones who, you know, are a little sick of The Witcher, because, you know, not everyone watches my videos for Witcher stuff, and of course this month has been a heavy Witcher month. So now that some semblance of normality has been resumed, what am I going to be focusing on for the next month? Well, obviously I'm going to finish uploading The Witcher 2 that I have made, and of course I will be playing more of that game. I'm continuing on with the Jack Let's Play, and beyond that I'm a little flexible. I do have some new Skyrim mods I want to test out and possibly showcase. I did test out some mods by an author, JSonX, something like that, and I'd like to do a showcase of some of those mods. So I'm hoping to start working on another mod sanctuary pretty soon, do a bit more live streaming and so on. As for a Skyrim Let's Play, I am still thinking Worm's Tooth, but I'm really torn at the moment. I'm really torn on well, basically because Richard is a bit OP for all of the quest mods that are out there. Of course, there are other games. I did a Slenderman playthrough, a very short one, and I released that a few weeks ago. And there are several other games like that, story-driven mystery or horror games that I might want to try. Just do short, very focused Let's Plays. I'm trying to find games that are between, you know, anything up to maybe 20 episodes. If a game can be completed in that amount of time, might do short, focused Let's Plays. People keep asking about Stalker, and I do intend to play Stalker the Clear Skies, but I'm not totally sure I want that running side by side with Fallout New Vegas. The Stalker Let's Play is going to be a long one. It is, let's face it, my last one was. And I'm not totally sure whether I want too many long Let's Plays. So, you know, The Witcher, let's be honest, I'm going to be playing Witcher 2 and then I'm going to be playing Witcher 3. I'm going to be continuing on with Fallout New Vegas. I've got no end in sight for that. I don't know when I'm going to finish this chapter, but of course I still have a couple of DLCs I want to do, as well as, you know, various other quests. So that one's going to go on for a while. So Stalker, I don't know. I really don't know. I do want to play it, but again, it's trying to slot it in without making the channel too messy. It's not easy. There are plenty of other games that people suggest, but they suffer from the same problem, being way too long. I've already got a couple of long-term games going on, and I'm probably going to be sticking with them. So I'm looking for short games to do, short, focused Let's Plays on the side. So I don't know. I mean, Skyrim, the Skyrim mod, quest mods, that's perfect. Worm's Tooth, that would be perfect. That would, I don't know how long it would take, but it would be short and it would be focused. Things like Skyrim Mod Sanctuary, I am still working on those, just not with the same drive that I used to. I do have a few mods I'm going to look at. I enjoy the live streaming of mods. I enjoy testing mods and checking them out with you guys. But I don't quite have the same drive that I used to, where I would just look for 20 mods and see which of them I liked and then do showcasing on them. It's just, I don't have that drive anymore. It's not that I'm fed up of Skyrim, but I'm just not quite as obsessed with it as I used to be. I'm afraid that's just something we're going to have to accept. It would be daft of me to try and force it. I can't fake enthusiasm. That doesn't mean there won't be any, because I do still have enthusiasm for certain things. Certain mods come up and I think that's pretty cool, and I have got one or two on my radar that I want to check out. I will do live streams from them, and if I like the mods, I will showcase them. I will put a few of them together and showcase them. I'm still testing Perma, but that's taking quite a lot of time and does require a lot of testing. And again, the last month, time has been the thing I did not have. So we'll have to see. I have found a couple of mods in Fallout New Vegas that I might want to test. So I might do a live testing of Fallout New Vegas mods. I found a mod that lets me take great big howitzers, sort of, you know, artillery guns around with me. And that looks fun. So that's what's been happening and what I think will happen in the video department. But what about live streaming? Well, live streaming is going to continue, hopefully, every Friday, XCOM, and then several days during the week or weekend, I'll just randomly play things. I recently played Killing Floor. I still play Payday 2 occasionally. I'm going to be trying CSGO and various other games. Hopefully I'll get a bit more free time and I'll do a little more live streaming in the evenings. I also have another channel. I'm not sure. Yeah, another channel. It's a podcast channel. It's on SoundCloud. I'll leave a link down below. I'm going to be using that for podcasting just random thoughts, things that come to my mind about either modding or games, and I just want to throw out there. I'm not putting them on the main channel because, well, I don't want to spam the main channel, and it's the reason I don't do that very often. People are wondering or worried that, oh, well, you're going to put all of your announcements. For example, I did put one of my discussions about the whole paid mod fiasco, where I was discussing what Valve should have done, how they should have handled it, and how it could have been successful had they done it right. But I did that as a podcast. It was a bit of a test, and I put it on SoundCloud. In retrospect, I actually think that belonged on my main channel, but I had already posted two such things on the main channel, and I was beginning to feel like I was perhaps saturating it. In retrospect, I realised I should have put it there anyway. That is very relevant to my channel, you know, so I do apologise for that if you missed it. You can still find it on SoundCloud, and it didn't require any video. On that subject, though, I will keep posting things on my channel if it is relevant, but I will try to make them, you know, well edited and as concise as possible. When I do massive rambles, you know, like I'm doing now, I'm probably going to put it on SoundCloud. This is the exception because this is going to be my monthly ramble where I talk about everything. So, and I will possibly have some visuals up, no idea. But in general, anything that's just a ramble and isn't critical, that's going to go up on SoundCloud. I will announce it on Twitter, and I do now have an RSS feed, if that helps. The website hopefully is going to get its new skin in the next few days. You may notice the website go down for a few days. Don't worry about it. We're having it reskinned. I'm hoping that is going to be a thing very, very soon. The forums, they may be down as well, actually. But the forums, I'm trying to get more active on. I started reading through some of the posts there and answering them. So, you know, if you've got some questions, that is actually a pretty good place to go. There are plenty of other people who will probably help you out as well, so check that out. The Steam group is now over 8,000 people, so make sure you join that. I do announce things over there, or one of the moderators does. There is another discussion board there, and of course I do have a curator tab there, so you can find out which games I'm recommending, or, you know, if you're checking my profile, I do have a bunch of reviews. But once again, please don't send me random friend invites, and I don't mean that to sound unfriendly, but of course I need to save some slots for people I'm going to actually play games with. If you want to join me in a live stream and play some random game, Killing Floor, Payday, CSGO, or whatever I decide to play, the way to do that is to join our Teamspeak server, and I generally pick people from the Teamspeak server, or I set up some mini competition to see who gets there first, and whoever's in that list of people, I then get them to send me an invite, and then they join my friends list. It's just a better way of doing it because it means I do have some slots free for people I'm going to play with. And feel free to join the Teamspeak. I'll leave a link to that down below, of course, as well. And I've not mentioned it for a while, but I still have... Actually, I don't. Oh, I've got one coupon. Apotheon. Alright. Well, if you want an Apotheon coupon, send me a trade invite. Please don't send me trade invites for games. I do have some spare games. I do want to give them away. I am trying to think of some way of doing that. I might just do it in random streams. I might just say, who wants such and such a game, and give them a random game on the live stream, something like that, because they're sat in my inventory doing nothing. But please don't just ask for them in a trade. I think that's slightly, slightly boring, really, isn't it? So let's make a big deal of it and give some of these games away. But if you want the coupon, for a game, you are more than welcome to ask for that. I only have one now, which is pretty incredible. I must have given them all away, or I think many of them ran out. And yeah, if you want to ask for that, there's just a little trade request link here. Click on it and you'll be able to do just that. And that is about it, I think. That's what has happened this month and what I think is going to be happening. Thank you for joining me for this long ramble, this long monthly ramble. I know I said I was going to try and make them shorter each month, and I have absolutely failed to do so. So, my bad. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you throughout May in the stream, in Teamspeak, and of course on this channel. And until then, you know the deal. Remember, as always, have fun.